time to get lost. Let's just get this over with. Weeks? Longer. Feels like an age has gone by. I haven't slept in so long. Oh, of course. Because Malacath would take pity on us if only a useless outsider would lend us a hand. I'll lead the way, but you'd better back me up. Let's get this over with. All right. I'll go kill this giant. Unless, of course, you'd like to make some extra gold. I'm tired. I haven't slept well in weeks. You kill the giant. Bring me the hammer. We go back to Largashbur. I tell everyone I did it. You keep your mouth shut, and I pay you. Handsomely. Good. I'll be waiting right here.
To be strong and fearless and die fighting. This guy's a complete joke. And it's no wonder Malacath is angry.
Excellent work. You have a true fighting spirit. Did that better than I could have. Of course, I can't let you leave here alive. Wouldn't want anyone finding out. Mine!
Yamarz was a fool, always trying to scheme his way out of responsibility. But you took care of him and the giants. 2 problems solved at once. Now, take Shagrel's hammer back to Largashbur, and we'll see about whipping the rest of them into shape.
Did you really think that he could take us on? And that Malacath wouldn't have noticed that he cheated? Oh, orcs aren't the most intelligent creatures, though.
The ways of the mystic are known to me. I have remedies and cures, should you need them. But what of Yamarz? I see. He did not survive. He died well? What? Why would he do such a thing?
Yamarz was a coward and a weakling. His deceitful ways have cost you all greatly.
So he has been punished. And what of us? What fate shall we suffer?
You'll have to prove yourselves, but I'm willing to give you a chance. Gullerzob's in charge now. Let's hope he's a better chief. You place that hammer on the shrine. You're the only one who's proven worthy in all of this.
May your weapons be sharp, and your prey fresh.
Hello, friend.
Hello, friend.
It's just me and my mother at the mill here. My father is gone. We don't know what happened to him.
Here for work? Get an act. So, any luck finding my louse of a husband? No, it can't be. Oh my. And all this time I was thinking he'd been unfaithful to me. I feel so stupid. I've been a fool, wasting my time sitting here helpless when I could have sent help sooner. Perhaps this is all my doing. What's done is done. Here, I want you to have this. Bringing me closure was kind of you. Drop by and see us again if you're ever in the area.
knew it. I knew my father was a hero, so he didn't.
Hi, is there something I can do for you? Divine smile on you, friend.
I've been running interference for you around here. I don't think anyone's caught on to our little campaign. Yet. Have you been bringing the battle to the Silver Hand, friend? I wish I could be there with you. Soon enough. Perfect. Hopefully this will let us know more about their movement. I think we've got them on the run.
Fighting people is different.
And there is more work to be done. But I fear that Kodlak's gotten wind of our recent efforts. He's asked to see you. My advice, always be honest with the old man. But don't tell him anything he doesn't need to know.
But it can be harder to balance a strike.
I guess that comes down to footwork then.
Exactly. When you have a big heavy weight swinging around your
I
upper
wonder
arm.
what the Silver Hand have against werewolves. Anyway, I suppose if we want to avenge Skewer and protect your new gift, we will have to take them all out.
Might head
I
down.
never thought they would actually let me join the companions. But now it looks like they're letting anyone in these days.
I've been tending to the warriors of your Vasker for as long as I can remember.
Thank you for coming. Yes, youngling. Have a seat. I hear you've been busy of late. Your hearts are full of grief, and my own weeps at the loss of Skewer. But his death was avenged long ago. You have taken more lives than honor demanded. The cycle of retaliation may continue for some time. In any case, I have a task for you. Have you heard the story of how we came to be werewolves? The boy has a nugget of truth, but the reality is more complicated than that. It always is. The companions are nearly 5,000 years old. This matter of beast blood has only troubled us for a few hundred. One of my predecessors was a good but short-sighted man. He made a bargain with the witches of Glenmoral Coven. If the companions would hunt in the name of their lord Hircine, we would be granted great power. They did not believe the change would be permanent. The witches offered payment, like anyone else. But we had been deceived. The witches didn't lie, of course, but it's more than our bodies. The disease, you see, affects not just our bodies, it seeps into the spirit. Upon death, werewolves are claimed by Hircine for his hunting grounds. For some, this is a paradise. They want nothing more than to chase prey with their master for eternity. And that is their choice. But I am still a true Nord, and I wish for Sovngarde as my spirit home. That's what I've spent my twilight years trying to find out. And now I've found the answer. The witches' magic ensnared us, and only their magic can release us. They won't give it willingly, but we can extract their foul powers by force. I want you to seek them out. Go to their coven in the wilderness. Strike them down as a true warrior of the wild. And bring me their heads, the seat of their abilities. From there, we may begin to undo centuries of impurity. You shall have no shield, brother, this time.
But the spirit of Ysgramor goes with you to restore the honor of his legacy. Talos guide you, lad.
So Codlet wants you to kill some witches who gave the companions a curse, which in actual fact is a blessing? There's no pleasing people.
I'm still trying to figure out why Skjor let you in the first place.
Khajiit is ready for any troublemakers. So many refuse to talk to us. They call us thieves.
If you have come to see our wares,
We're glad to see that you are not such a
Too lazy to walk, eh? Well, you found the right place. Got horses that need shoeing, so make it quick. Been stuck with the name for years. I've been riding horses since I was a lad. Nothing I liked more. But as I got bigger, so did my mounts. Then one day, I was drunker than I've ever been and mounted a poor colt. Broke his back in two. Haven't ridden since. Don't mind if you do. What's your price? Should have known you'd be a cheap one. I'm not afraid of anything out here. Walls are just a weakling's hiding spot. Not me. I'm no weakling. In fact, I bet I got the strongest arms in all of Skyrim. Oh, sounds like I've got a challenger. Tell you what, how about a friendly wager, just between us? I bet you my entire purse of septums I can beat you in a fistfight. You match the bet, and we fight until one of us gives in. All right, remember, this is a clean fight. No weapons, no tricks. And none of those fancy magic spells either. Here we go. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Fight!
I don't believe it. Guess you were right. Not at all. Good to see you again. All right then.
Need a ride?
You can get a room at the Bee and Barb, but mind your coin purse. It's no secret that Thieves Guild makes its home here. Oh, and if you meet Maven Blackbriar, stay on her good side. This is her city, and nobody else's.
Until next time. Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city, what does it matter? All right, calm down. No need for that. I'll let you in right away. Just need to get the gate unlocked. Welcome to Riften. Gate's unlocked. Head inside when you're ready.
Welcome to Riften.
Fine. If you won't listen to me, I'll find someone who will.
Another run-in with the Thieves Guild.
Ten cuidado, Miol. Maven Espino Negro respalda al gremio de ladrones.
One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
You're a stranger here too, huh? I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between. Many years ago, I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust. Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city. She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves' Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family, but to no avail. Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son. Spoiled brat and heir to her empire. He follows her word like a loyal dog follows its master. And finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder. To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think? You know, I'm beginning to respect you. Other than Eren, you seem to be the only other person I've met I might be able to trust. Since we share the same opinion of them, let me warn you that they're recruiting others to join their guild, and you should be cautious. It's been difficult. I've taken the burdens of this city's problems upon myself, and I keep running into impossible obstacles. Corruption, lies and deceit are the order of the day here. If it wasn't for Eren, the young man who saved my life, I think I'd already have given up long ago. It was Eren who found me dying outside of a Dwemer ruin. If he hadn't brought me here and nursed me back to health, I would have died. When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I decided fate brought me here for a reason, so I stayed. Safe travels.
I've never seen Mjol this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble? Don't say something you'll regret. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some loudmouth trying to meddle in their affairs. The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you. Only way you could have found one of those is by stealing it. Guess you'll fit in around here better than I thought. So what do you want to know? Do I look like a merchant to you? You're gonna have to take that up with Vex in the Thieves Guild. Get in good with them and you'll find her. Well, you got Maven. She pretty much runs the whole operation. She's got friends in high places, if you know what I mean. She's also got ties to the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild, so basically, no one can touch her. Just remember, if she tells you to do something, you damn well better do exactly what she says. The only thing I heard is a rumor that a boy named Aventus Aretino in Windhelm has been attempting to contact the Dark Brotherhood. He used to live here in Riften at the orphanage on the other side of town, but I think he ran away. Can't say I blame him. You kidding? My brother Dirge works in their hideout. I used to run with them myself, but took a job with Maven after they started hitting a rough patch. If you want to get in on that action, find Brynjolf in the marketplace. I'm sure he could use someone like you. Be seeing you around.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses.
Aha!
When you borrow
A fellow
it,
Nord.
pay it back on
I
time.
trust
Dump
they
it.
mean to take our history and crush it all in the name of some damn treaty.
Next time,
The
keep your
soil
plans
beneath
quiet,
our
and
feet
nothing would happen.
is steeped in the blood of our ancestors. We've fought for this land and died for it.
Look, Chandra, last
I
one.
lost
Pay up
my
front.
own daughter to
All
the
I care about
Imperial
is the gold.
dogs.
Everything else
And
is
by
yours.
Talos, I'll not lose anyone else. Lilia joined the Stormcloaks many years ago, when the first of the skirmishes broke out across Skyrim. I was so proud of her. She served as a battle maiden, using her healing arts to help those that fell on the battlefield. Never even lifted a blade in her life. It didn't matter. The Imperial soldiers cut her down, killed her like a dog, and left her body to rot in the mud. And that's why I won't rest easy until every single Imperial soldier joins her, and Ulfric sits upon the throne of Skyrim. Farewell, kinsman.
Huh? What do you want? I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do. I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me. You will? Oh, thank you. Yes, Hofgrir took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything he knows. Horses are my whole life. Back in Hammerfell, I helped my family raise horses at our farm. I hope to open my own stables one day, but I think it's going to take a lot longer than I expected. Be careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of nasty people.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence. This is one of the signs.
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
Pleased with your constant inebriation. Put down your flagons filled with your vile liquids and embrace.
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
No, Marimal. We talked about this. Talon?
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
Sort of an understanding? These people must be made aware of the chaos they've sown.
Enough, Mara.
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
There's no need to use them as an excuse to harass our customers.
Very well, Talon.
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
This den of iniquity.
We're not kicking you out. Just keep the sermons at the temple and let us...
Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
Yeah? What's your problem?
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, my lord.
I knew
If
that
I can
stupid kid
interest
would
you
try
in
and
one
find a
of
way
our
to weasel
special
out of his
drinks,
debt.
let me
Look,
know.
this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of story. All right. Take it easy. No idea why you'd care about a stranger so much, but this isn't worth a fight. Tell Chandra I'm forgetting about his debt. That'll teach me to try and make extra coin around this city.
Is there something I can do for you?
Look, I already said Chandra doesn't owe me a
Tidings.
thing, so get off my back.
I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting. I don't know what to say. Such kindness is unheard of in these times. Here, I want you to accept this as payment for your sacrifice. And well, we both thank you. You've done well. Thank you. Here, this is for you.
I already said Chandra doesn't owe me a thing.
You have a kind heart. 3, in fact. They're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender in Gideon. First is the Velvet LeChance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, I assure you. Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with a layer of blended mead, lavender, and dragon's tongue on top. Last, and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujama. They're vermin, garbage. They're exactly what makes this city such a horrible place to live. How appropriate they should live in the Ratway with the rest of the trash. Disgusting. Ruined sewers filled with goodness knows what. There's an entrance down by the canal, but I'd highly advise you to stay out of there. It's the Thieves' Guild's territory.
May the earth beneath your feet be always soft.
Look, I already said Chandra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
So pleased to see you.
Aha, a fellow Nord. I trust you're bringing the fight to the Empire?